What's going on, NinBuzz community? Welcome back for another week of Community Choice. As always, I'm your host, RedFalconGames, and last week I asked you what your favorite Wii U game of 2013 was, and we're going to go ahead and cover it in this episode, so let's go ahead and get into it. In 5th place is the Wonderful 101 with a mere 4% of the votes. Now, I'll admit I do not know much about the Wonderful 101. I'm just going to say that out there. I have not seen much of it, or I haven't played it, but from what I gather, it's one of those the Earth is ending. I think it's one of those world games, and there's aliens that you have to defeat. You are superheroes, and I think it's an action adventure game. It's kind of like a beat 'em up, and you morph into different types of superheroes and powers, and take out the enemies. So I think it's more of a beat 'em up game. I know it's made by the same guy who made Beautiful Joe and Okami, and it's critically acclaimed, and it's I guess you guys like it. So sorry for my lack of knowledge there. In 4th place is Rayman Legends with 5% of the votes, and this is a very high-speed platformer, just like the Rayman's. I think it's a sequel to Rayman Origins. I'm not sure if it's a sequel, but the games are very similar. Rayman, you can be Rayman, you can be Glowblox, and any other friends. I believe, and it's just a fun platforming adventure. The graphics are very good, and you should definitely check it out. In 3rd place is Pikmin 3 with 15% of the votes. As you can see, these bottom 3 don't have a ton of votes. It's gonna be exciting to see the top 2. Pikmin 3 is a very fun real-time strategy game. It's very fun and simple. It can be complicated. You can do really try to make your best time in the mission modes and keep working on that. It can be very technical based, but at the same time, you can just throw these cute little Pikmin at enemies and complete the story mode. It's not too hard. So Pikmin 3 is definitely it's a lot to it. There's a lot to it in the sense that there's a story mode, there's the mission mode, there's bingo battle with your friends. There's a lot to do. There's DLC. So definitely go check it out. It's definitely for everyone. So let's go ahead and get onto the top 2. This is kind of a big deal. In 2nd place with 30% of the votes is The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. Now, this is kind of a weird thing here, because the Wind Waker obviously is a game for the GameCube, and it was remade in HD. And what I read from a lot of the comments when I was just scanning over them was a lot of people, not a lot, but some people didn't want to vote for Wind Waker strictly because that it was released on the GameCube. It's kind of hard to explain, but hopefully you guys catch what I'm saying here, is that Wind Waker is not an all-new game. So by announcing it the best game of 2013, some people just don't feel right doing that. So obviously those votes weren't counted. So that got 2nd place, and I think that's one of the big reasons. Because in itself, the Wind Waker HD is a fantastic game, and it really is. It's visually incredible, a great HD remake. And the gameplay mechanics with the Wii U gamepad are phenomenal. I have it, and I've been playing a little bit of it. So definitely go check out. If you haven't played the GameCube Wind Waker, even if you have, you still might love the Wii U one. You probably will. Go check out Wind Waker HD for the Wii U. In 1st place is Super Mario 3D World with 43% of the votes. And I kind of predicted this one coming. Super Mario 3D World is what we've all been waiting for pretty much for the Wii U. Now, it's not technically a 3D platform. Well, it is technically a 3D platformer, but it's not like the Galaxy-esque ones that a lot of people have been looking for, but I think it's just as good. It's very similar to Super Mario 3D Land from the 3DS, but it's better in a lot of ways, like multiplayer, like graphics, like the huge worlds. And it is similar to like a Mario 64. I will compare the two. You got a lot of the same jumps and etc. Side flips, wall jumps. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to collect. There's stamps to collect. There's green stars. There's so many different creative environments. There's bonus worlds at the end that are really, really hard and challenge even some of the best Mario gamers. So Super Mario 3D World really brings everything to the table, and it brings a multiplayer game that you can sit together with your friends and not be super flustered and also frustrated, like with the new Super Mario Bros. U, where you only have 2 dimensions. In this game, you have 3. You can still have a blast. There's tons of area to discover, and there's some great new power-ups. I could go on and on for days, honestly. Super Mario 3D World is a great game, and I definitely guarantee you guys you will enjoy it if you're a Mario fan and you have not played it yet. So go check it out. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for the best Wii U games of 2013. Got a great lineup here. Hopefully we could see a great lineup next year. Really excited for obviously the two big games, Mario Kart 8 and Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U, but also X, which many of you may not know about, but some of you do, and that's definitely going to be a big deal for the Wii U in 2014. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on to next week's question, which is your favorite Super Smash Bros. Stage? Now, we've asked a lot of questions about Super Smash Bros. In the past, and obviously it's a big deal here on NinBuzz, but what's your favorite stage? So yeah, you can pick any from the 3 Smash Bros. Games that are out right now. So this is getting in before the new game. We just want to see which one is your favorite Smash Bros. Stage. I'll go over them in the next week of Community Choice. I'm RedFalconGames. You can check out my personal Let's Play channel with the links in the description. I'd appreciate that. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I just made the thumbs up with my hands, even though you can't see that. Alright. Anyway, you should guys give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. I'd appreciate that also. Other than that, though, make sure you comment below what your favorite Super Smash Bros. Stage is. And I'll see you guys next week. Have an awesome week, NinBuzz.